Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's doing great. Broadcasting out of Southern California. Our special guest today, everyone knows him, Bruce Pod Slayer Cook. Pod Slayer. It is Pod Slayer. It's not just Bruce Cook. It's Bruce Pod Slayer Cook. And he's been with us for a long time, guys, and I want to thank him for being here. If you're new, guys, go to about 15, 20 minutes into the video. That's when we start eating peppers and have some good discussion. You'll see a whole bunch of people jumping in. Hey, Angela, welcome, hon. Angela Critters, thank you so much. If you can just stay for 2 seconds, that's great. Irene Zab from Nairobi, welcome. See, the continents are already starting to line up, Bruce. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, Angela. If you got family out there and stuff going on, don't even worry about being here. I'm telling you, we're just blessed to have people around. So Bruce and I just decided to have a live today, and I hope you guys join us. Afterwards, Bruce and I are going to be rating at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock my time, which is Los Angeles time. We're going to be rating Abandoned and Forgotten Whales channel. Hey, Bailey's Outdoors Guide Service, welcome. Chad Thomason, thank you for being here. Irene Zab, thank you for being here. Bruce Cook and I have done peppers together now for what, half a year, 3/4 of a year, something like that?
Yeah.
Right. So I think we've done peppers, we've discussed them, we've gone back and forth on the different peppers and what they feel like and how it all works. We go back on our prep. We talk about the basics. We keep on talking about the basics. The number of people, Bruce, that have commented on the discussions we've had to help them understand when they eat a pepper that they have to eat something before, understand the classification, understand the ghost pepper and its importance, the reaper and all that. It's amazing how many come in there. And say thank you for that, by the way. Face the Ace, welcome on in. Wisconsin Greg, thank you for being here. Rich and Leo from the UK, thanks for being here. Dustin, Professional Paranormal Research, welcome. Thank you very much for coming on in. Guys, if you would share this out, that would be fantastic. On your community tab, that would be fantastic. If you give a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you could go over to Bruce Cook's channel and give him a follow and a checkout. Bruce has some really, he does firearms, he does gardening, he does peppers, and he does paintballs. Anything else that I missed, Bruce? Oh, hot sauce.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And guys, Bruce and I have gone back many years. I think 2 years total in knowing him.
Yeah, at least.
I didn't do much. Pardon me?
Yeah, at least. I think since like 2022. Something like that.
Exactly right. And this year went so fast, Bruce. I mean, it's amazing. We got 11 in the house.
Yeah.
Teresa, thank you very much. Thank you guys for sharing out. Please do. Thank you so much. Bailey's, I'll be doing a great giveaway if I reach 500 subs. Over $300 worth of gifts I'll be giving out. Bailey's Outdoors Guide Service. Bailey, if you don't, I think you have a wrench. I think I went through and saw you have a wrench. If you don't, one of the people in chat will share you out. Thank you very much. River Rat, how you doing, buddy? Great seeing you in here, bud. I really appreciate it. Carrie Leonard, welcome on and in. Another new one from your share outs, guys. Scotty Dog Music. Scotty Dog Music is a new one, I believe. I saw this guy with guitars the other day, and I think this morning I popped up on another one. I didn't have a chance to watch. He was just hitting doing a riff, and I thought it was great. I'm really getting into some of the guitar players online. They're really so talented. Anthony J, welcome. Anthony J is a fisherman, guys. Great guy. He just had Pontu Jody on his channel. They had a meetup, and it was great. It was fun watching. Scratch Master, welcome on in. Avid Fisherman, hey, how you doing, bud? Good seeing you. Avid Fisherman, guys, is one of the elite catfish fishermen, and everyone knows him in the community. Everyone appreciates him. He does a really good service for the community. He's a great guy. Really rough around the edges, but that's only a facade. He's one of the nicest people I've met. Bruce, how are you doing these days?
I'm surviving.
Well, it's one step in front of the other. Go
What's
ahead.
that?
No, go ahead.
So, man, I just got back to, I've been getting back to work. My recovery from my surgery is perfect at this point. I don't even feel like I ever had an injury in my right hip to begin with. So I don't feel like, I had the surgery or anything. I just feel back to normal like I did 3 years ago. So
Isn't that
I'm really
great?
enjoying that.
So no pain, fully active.
Not at all.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's funny. When you have no pain, all of a sudden you can focus on everything else other than the pain, and it's amazing. People tell me it's almost like the world turns upside down, and now you can appreciate the world again. Before it's upside down with pain, the world's resting on you, and it hurts. It always hurts, and then when you get it, the pain relieved, it's gone, and it feels great. By the way, mods, if you would share Bailey's outdoor guide service, please, that'd be fantastic. Avid can't catch any fish. River Rat, you are a dog. You are a dog. That's why I love you. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Facey Ace, would you share out Bailey's outdoor guide service, please? V8 Velocity, welcome on in. Angela Critters. Oh, thank you, Angela Critters. Appreciate it. Oh, Avid catches minnows. You guys are rough. Hey, Newman Gaming, how you doing? Welcome on in. We've got 10 in the house, guys. It's a tough day to hold anyone here. After this, we're going to go raid Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. Bruce Podslayer Cook and I are going to be doing some peppers. But I have a little bit of a monologue here, guys. As we head into the end of the year, I want to make sure that everyone understands that this is a tough time for everyone, guys. If everyone, I was interacting with something the other day, and my stress level went through the roof. It went through the roof. Why? Because right now, after I've been working for 3 hours in the morning, I stayed up. I didn't go to bed till 3 in the morning, and I got up, and then I got to do stuff all day to prepare for this trip that I'm coming. Plus, we got Christmas and all that. Nothing different than any of you. Bruce has got his own issues, right? With getting to work and all this other stuff. It's called life. But what I want to do, the monologue today, guys. Thank you, River Rat. Thank you, Avid. I love it. I love it, guys. Keep on giving each other crap. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you would, guys, share this out. But when you go into a situation, guys, I'm going to give everyone an escape path. If you go into a situation that's stressful, de-stress yourself. You need to give yourself permission. Number one, and if you're in an environment where it's highly stressful, go outside, sit outside, go to the store. I'll be right back. I've got an emergency phone call. Find an escape path. If someone is giving you crap, guys, at a family reunion, and they're always the person that's doing it, or a family gathering, and they say something really nasty, you can say, well, that comment's not worth discussion. That's below me. Try again. And they go, what does that mean? It means exactly what it means. Try again. You don't have to escalate it. You don't have to get mad. And let me throw this at you guys. Each one of you knows your triggers. You know them. And so does your enemy. Your enemy is the person that can't deliver the goods. They always are. They're the one that looks at you and sees you as vulnerable. They will attack you. They have problems in their life, but my problems aren't the real cause of my unhappiness. It's all the bullshit that you're doing. Well, that's not true. A person actually has to be unhappy with themselves to point a finger at anyone, because anyone that's willing to point a finger at someone else after I know I'm the most flawed person in the world. If I was to point a finger at someone else, that would show that I'm a weak, small person. So why would you engage that person in an argument? You could also say something like, I can appreciate your position, but that's your opinion, and it's not mine or anyone else's. It must really be terrible to have that mind. By answering back and keeping it short and not getting emotional, guys, you can deflect the situation. That's the monologue today, guys. Give yourself permission to diffuse the situation. Don't stay in it. Get out. And if it becomes that bad of a situation, just pick your stuff up and go. You're not being bad. You say, listen, I need to take off. I've got something I've got to attend to, and I'll be back maybe later on this week or something. But I've got to take care of this. Bye. See you later. Gone. You don't need to be in the drama. You don't need to engage it, guys. This is the week, and I have the number here, guys. We're celebrating as a group. You posting links to get help if you know a friend who's suicidal. They can text or call 988. Text or call 988. If you see a person go silent, call them. If you see a person who's acting strange, reach out to them. If you see a person who is depressed and has changed their demeanor, reach out to them on the side. Say, listen, I'm here. I'm going to touch base with you over the holidays. Being by yourself is not bad, guys. I'm a loner. I'm going to be by myself this entire trip, except I come home for one day and then I go back for another 6 days. I like that. But some people don't, and that's not a bad trait. Guys, that's the message today. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with yourself by yourself. Then you can be happy with other people around you, and you just don't give a shit what these people say. Why should you care what another person thinks of you? What they think of you is their problem. It's not yours. What they want to deflect on you is their problem, not yours. Don't entertain it. Don't engage it. Well, that's beneath me. Try again. That's not worth discussion. How do you like that? If it's a narcissist, guys, they're going to go through their skin to try to attack you. Don't give them, don't engage them, just walk off and be done with it. The worst thing you can do to a narcissist, a predator, a thug, and a bully is silence. Silence. Nothing said is like 1,000 cuts. Okay, guys, this channel right now, we're going to go back to having fun, but I had to leave that message. I wanted to emphasize the 988 text note. I also wanted to mention that you can call 988 if you know someone in crisis. Bruce, thank you for joining us today. I hope to have a lot of fun. What peppers do you have, my friend?
All right, so anybody who was watching me eat peppers with you a few months ago might recognize this. So I said I had dehydrated all of the peppers that I wasn't able to get to. So this is what I'm reduced down to.
Hey, Crystal.
My pepper growing season is over, but I dehydrated these so they're preserved. So you got everything on this. So it's all the same peppers. We're gonna be doing the hotter ones. I know I recognize like with the chocolate Primatalis and stuff. So we're gonna be going for the hottest ones.
Awesome. And I have gone through more peppers than I haven't been able to eat lately. I just haven't been in the mood to do lives, or I've been way too busy, like everyone right now. I was talking to someone the other day, and I think everyone's in a, they're doing so many things, right? I mean, everything's occupied. Every second of your mind is occupied about, it doesn't matter what, it just matters that it's occupied. And, you've got those. Now, I want to show, I got my pepper can here. I'm not going to give you a chance to vote, you scallywags. Why? I don't even know if I like you guys. Normally, you're kind of cranky. And Bruce knows that you guys get unruly and unmanageable, and that I banned the whole entire chat a few chats ago from talking to one another. Let me tell you how well that went. Bruce, we have got 3 beautiful Primatalis today. Now, these are so fresh. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're awesome. I just got them. I'm gonna get. I just had an order for 100 just fall through it. I never heard back from the vendor. I don't know what was going on. But I've got some other ones I'm working on right now, so I'll have plenty over vacation if you want to join me. Let me see. Don R, big Don R. I'm a grumpy old man. Thank you very much. And Don R, I love you, buddy. I'm glad you're here. PA Prospecting, thank you for being here. Crystal's That Cafe, thank you for being here. Let me see if I missed anyone. River Rat, Velocity, V8, thank you for being here. 351, I appreciate you, bud. Okay, so Bruce, I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to eat any more than one here, right? Alls I am is I want to at least eat one, and I want to have a discussion what your pain score, like we normally go. Do you want to go first, or how do you want to work? Hey, Ed, how you doing? Flash in the
I can go
pan,
first since
great
I
guy.
haven't done it in a while.
Okay, you can go first. Downtown Ernie Brown.
I can't guarantee that I'm going to give a high pain scale because my tolerance is kind of through the roof right now. It's
Good, good.
ever
Well,
since they
that's
converted all my pepper
Bruce. That's
stuff.
what it's about, dude. That's what it's about. Teresa, thank you for being here. Ed, flash in the pan. This guy is a legend, guys. Before you start, Bruce, Ed taught an entire category of people how to do their lives and then their streaming. Ed, the flash in your pan is one of the guys. He's very soft spoken. He's very down to earth, and I really enjoy his channel. I go to it when I can. I have opposite schedules of everyone else. Ed, thank you very much for coming today. If someone would share your link, that'd be fantastic. The other one here, Merry Christmas to you, Ernie, and your beautiful wife, Chrissy. I hope you have a fabulous holiday. We'll be live a few more times here in the next week at the most. But okay, so Bruce, what do you got?
So I picked I think there was 3 of these Primotalii X chocolate marugas left, and I picked the biggest one of the 3. So since that's I think this and Starscream are the spiciest, but we're going to go for the one that has the Primotalii name.
So let me ask you, remember these peppers, were they as hot as your Primatalis, your chocolate Primatalis?
Oh, no. they were really spicy, but no, man, my fresh chocolate Primatalis, those are the hottest peppers I've ever had.
And by the way, really good quality, thick walled, good tasting. They have everything that your pepper should have.
I definitely agree.
Right, right. And a lot of people, like me, I get peppers. They have different heat, but I wanted to emphasize the fact that this pepper right here, and it's called a Primotalii X, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All Primatalis are not the same. My red Primatalis I'm sure, are going to be super hot. The Primotalii X, what do you think that was? Just a hybrid?
So in the name it says I think the X. I don't know if it's to be fact, but typically when you see a pepper have the letter X after it, and then and it'll have the name of another pepper. Usually that's a hybrid between the two.
Okay, didn't know that. Very good.
I mean that's a guess. I don't know, but I did notice that every time somebody says Primotalii X, there's always the name of another pepper with it. So I'm guessing like it's a new phenotype that somebody created, crossbreeded. So that's my best guess.
And by the way, guys, Bruce and I do not claim to be pepper experts. We don't plan to
That might mean
expect
cross.
what. Yep.
That could be it. The X could be cross, between the two.
Ed, you're very welcome. Welcome, Duggar, alien man. How are you doing? Boy, it's great to have everyone in here. Don R, it's great to have you. Let me see if I missed anyone so far. I think we're all caught up. We only got 12 in here today, which is fine. It's really hard. It will usually pull in some more people later. But okay, so we got the Primotalii X. You're thinking that's a cross. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was so good. It's nice and dry, crumbling real easily in the mouth. The dehydrating worked on these. That's good. Still tastes the same as it did a few months ago. All right, that's swallowed.
How you doing?
I'm at like a 0.1 out of 10 so far. It's gonna climb. Plus, I have my fan blowing in my direction, so every time I open my mouth, it's gonna bring it up. I got it a little bit on the. It's still maybe halfway to a 1, So in the middle of my tongue on the top. I'm getting a lot of the flavor. The flavor's sticking. It's pretty good. So every time
No
I open my
hiccups.
mouth, I don't know if it's a 1 out of 10. That's from the air hit.
No hiccups.
uh, we'll see. We might get there. So I'm at a 1 out of 10 now. It did just jump up. So far, a 1 out of 10. A little bit of
Guys, don't
tears on the side here. It's got me tearing up a little bit. I'm gonna get my paper towels.
guys, if you need to take off, take off. This is for fun. If you can't stay, just come in and say hi. That's good enough. Just give a thumbs up. Share it out if you would on your community page. That'd be awesome. And leave a comment afterwards if you would. That really helps the I don't even believe in the algorithm. I think that's a bunch of hooey. But it really helps other people know your channel. They look for comments. If they have comments, then they're going to look at the comments. Go ahead, Bruce.
It's still just at a 1 out of 10. I've been indulging in all my pepper stuff that I made, and since I got tinctures in the mail, I just been going through a lot of stuff, so my tolerance is pretty darn high. It's very very much things that are hurting me lately, so I really didn't expect to be affected too much by this. I think I gave this like a 3 out of 10 or 4 out of 10 a few months ago, but my tolerance is so much higher than it was then, so it's going to be hard to impress me right now.
Well, several things.
Feel on my
Number
stomach a
one,
little
I
bit.
think your tolerance is usually pretty good. Two, if you have been indulging, that helps too, guys. Believe it or not, and we haven't talked about this, you can increase your tolerance by eating a lot of peppers, right? You can increase your heat tolerance, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's how it works.
And so you eat tolerant, you eat a bunch of peppers. Now, let's just say that you eat different peppers from different places. And one day you can eat 2 peppers, the next day you can have 4 peppers. Does that mean tolerance, or does that mean the peppers maybe not as hot?
It could be either one or even both. As you can't always expect, like if you eat 2 peppers that came from even the same plant, sometimes you'll get one that's way spicier than other, even though they're the same exact pepper, same exact plant. And you can also you'll also get that if you're eating like you're eating a red Primotalii sent by somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to eat that, or if you were to eat one of the ones I sent you, could be completely different heat scales. It could be a milder one that came from me, something milder than what you normally get, and theirs might be a lot spicier, or it could be vice versa. You never know.
Right. And the reason I emphasize that to people is because I would find it hard to believe that that eating 2 peppers and then the next day or the next 2 days later eating 4 peppers, that would necessarily be a tolerance growth building issue. I think there's other stuff in play. It could be how you prepped. It could be just the better you're better that day. You feel better. You're more emotionally ready for it. To me,
Hmm.
if you're not ready to eat peppers, you shouldn't be eating them, because I think you have to be really emotionally there. As you know, I think
Yeah,
it's one of those things that it should be fun, and some days you're not. Some days I'm not fun. Some days I'm old cranky guy. Anyway, so that's cool. That's a good analysis. I like that. Hey, Face the Eighth, Deej, how you doing? Let me see.
and my heat has already dropped well below one. It's already dropped for me. That's been happening with everything lately. My tolerance being as high as it is, it peaks really fast, and it'll plummet really fast. So
Right.
I'm literally like less than a half of a 1 out of 10 now already. No runny nose, no hiccups. Barely felt a tiny bit of wetness on my eyes, from tears. So I'm not surprised. It's been like that. You should have seen last week. I think like out of 7 days in the week, I think I gave myself cramps like 5 days, like 5 different days. End up cramping myself up. So even my stomach tolerance has gone up pretty high since then from doing that to myself. I was just
Um,
enjoying putting this stuff in my food so much that I just didn't care. I just did it and then cramped later and just didn't care. Except for while I was cramping, of course I cared, but
Yeah, it's all big talk, Bruce, until you get the cramps, and then it's like, oh my
Yeah,
God, yeah,
yeah,
it's like
that's
getting
true.
kicked right in the nuts. Um, and by the way, welcome Deej, welcome PA Prospecting. Thank you very much for being here. Big Don R, you asked the question. Where's a good place to get peppers? Bruce, where do you get fresh peppers besides your own garden?
I mean, there's different sites you can get them from. Uh, what was that? Ghost Town peppers. You just look online. There's vendors that sell peppers online. Sometimes you'll get lucky and find some people on eBay that'll sell them. That's how I first discovered super hot peppers. I say your best bet is to grow them yourself. You'll never be short of peppers.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Instagram is where I find some. Um, eBay. Um, I can go to some pepper sites, but um, normally they're sold out quickly. The pepper sites are sold
Mhm.
out pretty quick. Were you going to say something?
No, I just heard what sounded like a gunshot outside. I don't know what that was. Big bang.
You
Just
want to
had me
go
turn
check?
and look.
You want to go check?
No, I'm good. As long as there ain't no holes coming through my walls.
um. Okay, so Bruce you never got above a one, right? Were you
No.
below a one?
I could give it a one when it peaked right away, but it wasn't even like 20 seconds, and all of a sudden it dropped, and I'm like I could feel that I had something spicy in my. It's got me salivating. I feel like I had something spicy in my mouth, but it's barely even like a point one out of a 1 out of 10. It's almost gone already.
Um, and guys, you have to understand. Um,
Did get my nose a little wet. Took a while.
it's peppers is a eating peppers is equivalent to you thinking your body is muscular, right? You eat peppers, and if someone thinks their body is more muscular and they're getting more attention than the other people, they're gonna criticize and be overly critical. Um, Forget all that. Just eat the peppers. Worry about the pain score. Bruce's one doesn't surprise me because he does this for fun on the side, behind the scenes. He does this for fun. You make your own hot sauce. You make your own tincture. How's the tincture coming along, by the way? Have you tasted it?
Oh, it's finished. I think it's great. Took 500 Carolina Reapers, and after the process, I put them through to I turned them into extract, condensed them down into like barely about a half of a baby jar or baby food jar's worth of extract, and it's fantastic. I love it. There's one
Are
drop
you
of
going to
that
be
that
able?
gets me to too.
I'd like a jar if I can, or a bottle of it. That'd be great. I don't know if you can.
I
I
was
don't know if
only
there's.
able to. Well, I was only
Pardon me.
able to make like a small 30 milliliter dropper bottle of it.
Oh, really? Out
So
of
I
all that?
mean, it's like out of all that, yeah. So
Wow.
originally, when I finished it, it was about a half of a. Well, when I finished it, it was about a half, like a little baby food jar's worth of extract, and then I let it sit out for a few days to make it evaporate more. So I only ended up with it's like a 30 milliliter bottle's worth of extract.
It's guys. Every time it's like maple syrup. I think you have to do 25 gallons to get a jar. It's really you have to when you're distilling and you're um uh boiling off the water from something or the alcohol from something, and you're refining and what do you call that? Um,
So distilling.
Distilling it. Yeah, it really takes a lot of something to do it. I didn't know it was that much. I think what I'm going to try to do is next season. I think what I'm going to do is try to make some tincture that starts off with 13 million capsaicin crystals, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to add in the peppers on top of it for taste. And I'm going to try to do it on a small batch. I'm not interested in any of the nonsense. But what I thought would be kind of fun to do it to see if it came out okay. And I'd like to do small batches before I start with something big, but I think that'd be fun. if I get a chance, I haven't even had a chance to grow some. GM Art Life, welcome. Good seeing you. Scratchmaster, thanks for being here. Don R. Yeah, North Dakota, you're not going to get a lot of growing season, so you can check on the line. The season's basically over with now, right, Bruce? I mean, everyone's done
Yeah,
growing for the
yeah.
year.
We've had lots of nights below freezing temperatures, so yeah, everybody be pretty much done right now.
Right, right. Okay. So I'm going to start with one red Primotalii, guys. This is it. I want to show it on the pepper can. And I'm really excited. Look at the bumps on that thing.
Looks like a pretty good sized one too.
It is. It is a pretty good sized one. And this is not. I don't know what the hell that is. That looks like a chocolate bootlet, doesn't it?
Pretty close.
Yeah. It doesn't look exactly like one, but I can't wait to try it. I got tons. I got tons of Primotalii. I must have 20 Primatalis here. I've got some really cool look at that Reaper. That's a good Reaper.
I got something else I can send you. It has to do with the extract, because I did leave some of it out in that jar that I originally had in it to let even that evaporate farther, to get it to that 9 to 10 million Scoville level. And there is a good little tiny bit in there. I was going to be doing one little bit for a challenge, and then I could send you a good size sample of it. You could try that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming on in, ladies. Thank you. Old guy in Colorado. Just a personal note. I listened to your radio program. I listened to two. I listened to it in the wrong order, and then I went back to the beginning and started the order as a sequence right. I really like the work that old guy in Colorado is doing with his radio program. If you want to drop that, since you've got a link, old guy in Colorado, it's old time radio done. It's done really well. It's just like right off of off the radio. It's a little tongue in cheek for the commercials and stuff, but I really enjoy it. The real DJ Fruit Loops. Good seeing you here, old guy. I really appreciate it. JP Lawns and more, welcome on in. I'm going to be doing a Primotalii, a red Primotalii. I was going to do more, but you know what, guys, I'm just got so much to do today. I'm probably not going to stop until 9 tonight. I've got tons of stuff to do for my camping trip. I've got a lot. I got to sterilize my water tanks on my RV and stuff, and it's just a beginning of nonsense. So anyway, what I'm going to do is eat this Reaper here. Bruce just ate a Primotalii X, a chocolate Primotalii X, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A chocolate Primotalii X and didn't get up to a 1. He is a stud, guys. Stud.
Mm-hmm.
And old guy in Colorado sharing his pudgy radio show, guys. If you want to check it out, please do. Old guy is such a great guy. He does a whole bunch of tongue-in-cheek stuff, a lot of slapsticky stuff. Really a fun guy. And on Saturdays at 6 o'clock, I think, my time, he does a show where he cooks a whole meal, and we get to choose the meal, and then we get to choose the dessert. It's a pre-qualification where he does the voting and stuff. Thank you very much for being in here. Thank you very much for sharing your link to your radio show. That's fantastic. Good. Thank you very much. I'll check it out. I got to work up the series. I'll finish. I should be able to finish up the series this week. I watched the second to last one twice, and I was trying to figure out the theme, and then I said, nope, I got to go back to the beginning. Mike's Life, welcome. Thank you very much for listening. Glad you're listening from work, but great having you here, ladies. DJ, thank you very much. JP, Lawns and more, thank you. Ladies, thank you. All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna we got 17 minutes, and we're gonna raid Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. If someone in here would share the link to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, this guy does caving, guys. He climbs down caves. He is batshit crazy. This dude he's a nice guy. He is actually incredibly skilled at what he does. He could die at any moment in these caves or these mines, because some of them have false floors, and he could fall through it and literally fall 60 feet. And it's covered with water. So he has to use his instinct. Number 2, Wales is a great guy. Subscribers, guys, and his shows, along with a few other Or Explorer and Explore Ireland, Exploring Irishmen, I believe that's what it is. We're going to go to Abandoned and Forgotten Wales. We'll share your link. We'll go there and raid that at 12 o'clock. Well, right at the end of the hour, guys. Okay, so here we go, Bruce. I'm done delaying. Now, I'm going to eat this really wicked one. I'm going to eat the bent one. I think this would be good. And, oh, man, is this fresh. Woo! That's fresh. You can almost, this is going to snap. Here, let me hear. I'm going to snap it. You hear that snap? It snapped.
I heard it.
It is so fresh. It is so fresh. Look at that, guys. It is so fresh. It is awesome. Guys, I cannot tell you how awesome it is to have you here. I want everyone to have a great holiday. If you missed the monologue about giving yourself permission to exit from toxic people, toxic environments, go back and listen to it, guys. This is the time of year where you don't need to build up stress. You need to find escape mechanisms. It's also the time to celebrate your independence if you're alone. Me personally, I am filled with people around me, but I also go and spend massive amounts of time on my own. It allows me to think and plan the channel. We're going to be doing some wonderful stuff here, guys. I'm not telling you. And this is a project that is incredibly in depth. So we'll share that in later videos when we get further down that road. I've got a person that's world class working with me. And because of that, I think you're going to be very excited and surprised at what we're going to be doing here. Okay, guys. This pepper, I'm going to take this Primotalii seed out. Remember, Bruce, don't eat the pepper without taking out the first seed, because if it's a really good pepper and you haven't had the Primotalii before and it's hot as anything, like Bruce, you want to steal the seeds so you can have the best pepper ever. Bruce, you got your chocolate bootla, and was it chocolate bootla and the Primotalii from another vendor, and you pulled the seeds out? Or did you have, was it just the bootla?
I did that with the Purple Ghosts and the oh shit, there was one other. Oh, it was the chocolate Primotalii. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those from you.
Oh, okay, good. Patty Fish, welcome. I haven't heard back from you, Patty. I'm looking forward to hearing back. Let me know how I can help you, honey. National Park Princess, thank you for being in here. Guys, if you can't stay, guys, feel free to just share me out if you would. I beg you, if you can, if that's what you do, share us out on your community page. That really helps massively. That's where everyone's coming in from. And if you'd leave a comment afterwards and give a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. If you can only stay for 30 seconds, guys, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how long you can stay. Let me tell you what my channel is on the importance scale right now. 0. Next week, we're going to be having a blast, guys, because as soon as we hit about Friday, I'm at the campsite and I have micheladas with Reaper powder. Bruce, I'm going to burn my face off.
Sounds good to me.
Can't wait.
You make my mouth water all over again.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Old Fart Gaming, welcome. Small Water Charters, great having you. And thanks for sharing Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, guys. Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, we're going to jump over to Abandoned and Forgotten Wales at the hour, guys. So we're going to do that. Thank you very much. 51 likes so far. That's fantastic. Hey, Face, I'm going to ban you from talking to anyone. You're going to be on radio silence. I'm going to give you the corner treatment, okay? I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Face the Ace. I'm watching you. Thank you very much. Let me make sure I got everyone. Patty, Scratch Master. Outdoors is Big Matt. I got to make sure Ozark Paranormal, welcome. These are all from share-outs, guys. Thank you so much. Old Fart, guys, I want to tell you, Old Fart's a great networking channel. He's a great guy, and I've met a ton of people from him. Don't bring any drama to his channel either. He is a great guy. This guy, he plays games, but he's really as outgoing as I am. And because of that, he meets these people and they embrace what he does. Old Fart Gaming, thank you very much. We'll share your link out too. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. Hey, Mercian, thank you very much for being here. Ed, That's all right. And you can take off anytime you need. Just thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Big Donner. Okay, so here, Bruce, I'm going to shut up and eat this now. Here we go. Okay, I can tell you, the first bite of this, I got a sting on my tongue.
Yeah, that's what those Primatalis are good for.
Fresh. I'm in a zone. Let me drink a sip of water here. Tongue's in at one. Barely. Tongue's at a good one. Right around the front, first quarter, top and bottom, right at the tip only. Mouth, nothing. Throat, nothing. Stomach, nothing. Taste, beautiful on this one, Bruce. Perfect taste to it. Very, hey, Grandma Kelly, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Grandma Kelly just had a 10,000 view video, guys, and she gained 2,800 subscribers in 2 days, I think it was. Really impressive. Great channel, guys. Cleans up the lakes, does magnet fishing, has a great family. Thank you for coming on in. See here. Tongue's at a solid one, Bruce. Just the first quarter of my tongue on the sides. Let's see what my coffee brings me. Let's do scalding hot coffee, shall we?
There you go.
All right. So I bought a new thermometer, Bruce. It has permanent soap. I'm going to hit. Is it on? I think I can freeze it. It's only 115. Let's see what it tastes like. Zero increase in pain. Tongue's at a one. Tongue's at a one. Stomach is a one. Throat, zero. Mouth, nothing. Tip, top, bottom. Sides, it's going further back on the sides. Stomach's definitely a one. Eyes are not watering yet. There they go. Nose is starting to water, but my nose waters now anyway because we got a lot of Santa Ana winds stuff coming in. Let me take a sip of water. Bruce, is drinking a lot of water good after eating a pepper?
From my experience, no. When my stomach was more sensitive to things, when I'm drinking water afterwards, it's done nothing but cause me more problems than good. So typically, even if usually people would drink water to extinguish the burn in the mouth, you might get relief for like a half a second, and then it just gets worse. You'll have the same effect in your stomach as well.
Right, exactly right. And everyone needs to remember that. What works for one person doesn't work for the other. But I think water is universally, it puts out the fire. You say, oh, this is working great. My tongue's at it too, guys.
And it's like,
welcome,
nope, that was a bad idea.
No, my eyes are just starting to kick in. Boy, that's a good pepper. That is a good pepper. I think if I ate two, this would be more than a three. These are good peppers. Woo! These are good peppers. 1 second. Enough from you, Aaron. How you doing? Welcome in. Barnacles, how you doing? We're going to be rating Band of Forgotten Whales. Right after this, we've got 15 minutes. Probably in about 10 minutes, we're going to head over to Band of Forgotten Whales, and we're going to see his premiere that's going to be coming on. We can't wait to do it. Bruce ate a chocolate Primotalii X. I ate a red Primotalii, and it is at a 2, and it's going up. I'm at a 2, solid 2, maybe a little bit more. Great taste, so fresh. My burn, mouth, cheeks, 0. Throat, 0. Stomach, 1. 1 plus. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm burning. It's a totally different. Stomach's at a 2. This pepper hit like a rock. Good hang time on this pepper, Bruce. Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I'm jealous. All of my Primotaliis, the heat always went up quick, but went down really quick. Mine were always short-lived.
Yeah,
they got up high, but they don't last long.
Yeah, this is I just took a nosedive. It just went down to a 1. Really good pepper. Top of my tongue, quarter of the way back. Bottom of my tongue, quarter of the way back. Sides, about a 1 or a 2. Let's try some more hot coffee. Scalding hot coffee. That increased it a little bit. Not much.
Yeah, I need to try that one of these times. We do some more streams together soon. Give myself a cup of hot coffee to see if I could actually give myself a burn with it. I haven't tried that.
Try it at 0.0, which is like right after you get done chewing it. Give her a minute or 2, and then try it after about 5 minutes. Totally different effect.
I've done it in the past with hot tea. I just haven't done it on stream before. So I know when you put something like high in temperature in your mouth, that has the potential to jack that spiciness way up.
Right.
I haven't done it in a while, but I mean, considering my tolerance, I should do that on the stream so I can actually have a little bit of a burn.
It is.
So maybe it's an idea for the next video.
That's one of the better Primotaliis I've ever had. Very good hang time. Still at a 2. Still at a 2. I'm really thrilled about that. I love hang time. All right, let me see here. Barnacles, welcome. Don't forget, guys, we're going to share. If someone would share, thank you, Patty, for sharing links. Moderators, thank you very much. You make this channel great. Small Waters, thank you for being here. Grandma Kelly, thank you for being here. Deeds, thank you for being here. All the people that are loyal, thank you for being here. If you would share Abandoned and Forgotten Whales link in another 10 minutes or so, we're going to all go raid Abandoned and Forgotten's channel, Whales channel. Why? He's doing a premiere, and it is going to be epic, guys. I think this mine that he's in dates back to this. He said there was a relic. I think it was a relic that was super old, like 1700s or something. I mean, that's amazing. And he said before, it's like amazing when you have relics that age. Let me see who else came in, guys. River Rat, thank you so much. National Parks Princess, thank you very much. Lloydies, Ed, thank you. River Rat, appreciate it. This pepper hit really hard all of a sudden. Guys, this is true. The other day when I had the 6 ghost peppers, I figured nothing. I prepped really good. And then I went after the show, thought nothing. And then all of a sudden I got nauseated. So I started eating and eating and eating, and immediately it went away. So it really does pay to eat afterwards, guys. Ashley Brady, welcome. Hey, nerd. How you doing? Queen Nessie, how you doing? Queen Nessie, Right Touch of Fishing, welcome. Guys, welcome all. We're going to be rating Abandoned and Forgotten Whales channel. Someone will share the link again, I'm sure. We're going to be rating it at the beginning of the hour. It's 11:50, so in about 5 minutes, I would like everyone to head over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. Let's share his link out, and we're going to raid his live, guys. We got 22 in the house here. Boy, it took a while today. Bruce, dehydrating peppers doesn't impact
Mhm.
the heat too much, does it?
Well, I'll tell you actually from my experience. So when I've eaten the same type of fresh peppers, I tend to actually peak higher with the fresh peppers. The dehydrated or dried ones will kick in a lot quicker, but the fresh ones, at least for me, tend to end up they'll rise more slowly, but in the end, at least for me, they do peak higher. So I would say that the if I had eaten a fresh one of these chocolate Primotalii X's, it might have peaked a little bit higher than what this dehydrated one did. So, but that's just me. I've heard some people say the opposite, but for me and for a lot of other people, I've heard them say the same thing as what I just said. That the fresh ones tend to, get a little bit hotter in the end.
And I just don't know. I'm just not experienced enough I haven't done dehydrated peppers. I've got a dehydrator. I'll probably dehydrate a few and do a one-to-one comparison, Bruce. I think that'd be really good since I've got some good ones here as well as the ones I can dehydrate. Guys, I'm going to set this. 1 second. For 6 minutes. At 6 minutes, we're going to head over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. We're going to raid his channel and his premiere coming up at the hour, on the hour. Um, Gareth and Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, if you haven't been on his channel, guys, he's a miner, not a miner, a caver. And he documents relics in caves that no one else gets to, or very, very few people. It's extremely dangerous, life threatening, and he does an amazing job, guys. Very talented. He goes with very talented people. It's a lot of fun to watch. We're going to be going and rating Gareth's channel at the end of this. Um, he should have 20,000 followers, guys. Mike, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hey, Diana Graziosi, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much.
Is that what they call spelunking? Dave, cave diving? Don't they call it spelunking or something like that?
I'm not sure. I'm totally. I don't know. My son would know. I don't want to make something up. I just
I
don't
can't
know.
remember. I'm going
Thank
by
you,
my memory
Natural
from
Parks
watching that
Princess.
Batman movie, and I think I remember that's what they called it, cave diving. I think they called it spelunking on that movie. I might be remembering it wrong.
Small Water, thanks for being here. Dispatch Detecting, thank you. River Rat, thank you. Nessie, I love it. Yeah, good. Oh, okay. So let's share Queen Nessie too, guys. Let's share Queen Nessie's um, link too. She'll be live. I think Gareth goes for about 35, 45 minutes, something like that, 35, 40 minutes. And then Queen Nessie is going live afterwards. So that'll be great. We can raid Gareth's Band of Forgotten Whales. Then we can raid, after that, we can raid Queen Nessie. Um, Good experience with the peppers today. I just dug it. And Dogman, how you doing, bud? Good seeing you. Dogman, love having you, buddy. Someone can share your link. Tony Ferris, how you doing, brother? Thank you for being in here. Guys, these are all from share outs. These are all from share outs. Thank you. Tony Ferris is one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. He supports so many channels. He's a great supporter. He's a good man. And I just love having him on my channel. It makes my channel better, guys. And I really mean that. Grandma Kelly, thanks so much. Spirit in the Sky, thank you very much. Blue, welcome. Thank you for coming on in. This is awesome. Yes, we're going to raid Abandoned Forgotten Whales. I have my timer set for another 3 minutes. You guys can head over there right now if you want to. Abandoned Forgotten Whales. Deej was gracious enough to share the link. Any final thoughts here, Bruce?
Well, I mean, here soon. I'm hoping to get up like a firearm shooting video. It'd be the first time in a few months I've done it. I had somebody help me order some ammo, so make it
Oh, nice.
possible to
Very,
get some
very cool.
fun shooting. And I'll be doing a challenge with that super concentrated pepper extract here in a couple days. So I
I
have
can't
some
wait to
fun
see
with
it.
that. I like to give myself a burn.
I can't wait to see it. Guys, and everyone in the chat, please feel free to go over to Gareth at Abandoned Forgotten Whales. We're going to all be going over there. We're rating Abandoned Forgotten Whales. This guy is such a good guy. He's a great supporter. He usually mods here when he can. He's very busy, guys, just like all of us. Um, Nez is in here. Mike's working. This is a busy time of year, guys. We all got to hustle. And my moderators, I want to thank each and every one of you for making this channel awesome. Bruce and I can eat peppers, but Bruce and I can't eat peppers uh, and discuss all this stuff while doing a job of welcoming all the people to the chat, by saying thank you to everyone, by sharing their links, by making sure everyone feels comfortable, by protecting the channel from dopes, all that stuff. That's what the world-class moderators on this channel do. They have exclusive ability to block anyone. And for that point, I would like to thank my moderators for making this broadcast today awesome. We're all going to go over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales, and we're going to raid that channel right now, guys. We're raiding because Gareth's a great dude. Let's head on over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. Bruce, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
on
I'm
in.
glad to be back.
And are you working all Christmas vacation too?
That's actually it's gonna be kind of tough because I'll talk to you after the stream about it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just I'm gonna be missing quite a bit of work here in this next couple weeks, and it's really gonna suck. So
Vanessa Kitty, welcome. Let me
I'll
see if I
talk to
missed
you.
any. Tony Ferris, thank you. Mike, thank you. Diana Graziosi, thank you. Right Touch of Fishing, thank you. Face the Ace, Blistering Barnacles. We're going to all head over to Garris. Let's raid the channel, guys. Go over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales. Deej, thank you. Moderators, thank you. Bruce, thank you. I am
You're welcome.
just a channel that has great people on it, guys. Have a great day. We're all heading over to Abandoned and Forgotten Whales.
See y'all.
See you later, guys.
All right.